On the tote, Fastnet Rock, Darren Beeban at 640. Econsul 680 and Gator 950. Big odds for Gaze on One Small Step and Spirit of Tara. Updating Geelong, the first in 8, and it's $6 Craig at Canterbury.
And Graham joins us. Good evening to our Sky Channel audience and welcome to Canterbury on the first occasion of the Golden Slipper Festival of Racing for 2004, and a short price favourite to open the night in the Skyline for the 2-year-old Colts and Geldings. Number 1 Dance Hero $1.40 in New South Wales, $1.10, and number 4 Fastnet Rock is $5.30 and $1.90. Track upgraded at 18 minutes past 5 from dead to good. The rail is true and Fastnet Rock is coming up. Lovely type of horse, Fastnet Rock. And he's just about to wheel back into the right direction. He's just a little reluctant to go forward. Crowd is building up really, really well at this stage. And we'll have a further roll-in of massive proportions, I'd say, after this first race. Now, Gator's rider is out the back. Is there a problem with Gator? Corey Brown has come out of the barrier stalls. He's just leaning on the inside running rail as one of the veterinary surgeons is going over. And whether Gator's become a little bit tangled up in the gates, I don't know, but this is an unfortunate occurrence to open the night, and Fastnet Rock is defying his handlers at this point. Now, Gator. Well, they've got Fastnet Rock safely secured. Now they're backing Gator out of the stalls. He was restless in the enclosure for a little while, Gator. And out he comes. And the veterinary surgeon having a very close examination of the John Hawkes trained youngster.
Number 3 Gator at 6:31.
6:31. Thank you, Greg. It's out. Number 3 Gator out, 6:31. Number 3 is out of the first here at Canterbury Park. Gator, 6:31 the scratching time. The horse has been unsaddled. And he was showing at $8.70 on the tote. Starter goes to his stand, ready for the Skyline. They're off this time. Dance Hero jumped by clearly the fastest, and he settles down a length and a half. One small step, Fastnet Rock, followed by Gaze on Econsul, and last of all is Spirit of Tara as they race down past the 950, and Dance Hero enjoying a lead of a length on the second elect, Fastnet Rock. Third posse taken by one small step, just over a length to Gaze on the inside of it is Econsul at the 800, and a length and a half to Spirit of Tara. This is the order as they start the run along to the 600 marker, and Muntz has a good hold of the leader, Dance Hero. 3/4 the break on Fastnet Rock, who's sitting right at the quarters of the leader and Hot Pot. Third posse is one small step, followed by Gaze on Econsul inside, and Absolute is Spirit of Tara. They're in pairs, the 6 of them, repeating the late scratching of Gator, and 300 to travel as they round the bend, and Dance Hero, the long odds on favourite, just the leader. Fastnet Rock is giving him the race of his life, and they've put about 4 lengths on one small step, and Econsul. Now Muntz gets desperate on Dance Hero, and the short price pick found a length. He's a length and a half on Fastnet Rock, and then Econsul, but Dance Hero, he's flat coming to the line, and he'll win it. Dance Hero from Fastnet Rock. Third was Econsul, and fourth one small step, followed by Gaze on, and Absolute was Spirit of Tara. The late scratching at 6:31, number 3 Gator. 1, 4, 2 and 8 should be the first 4 placings after the Skyline. Dance Hero, Chris Muntz first.
All right, thank you, Ian. We'll leave it there. 1, 4, 2, 8. Now they're getting set at Geelong for race 12, 8 and 7. Dance Hero, Fastnet Rock, Econsul, Canterbury race 1. Now, scoring up. This is a transition, and we have Run Just Run, young Mitchell Bell, $3.90. Another apprentice, a Century Kid with Willie Pearson aboard, $4.10. Then Biagio, Chris Muntz at $4.90. Words of Magic, Proprietor, Poetic Papal, and Covered Thee. Albin Powell. Willie Bowman on Poetic People on screen there, joined by number 2, which is Biagio, Chris Muntz. And Tony Brassell's late mail won from 2, 4 and 3. He likes Century Kid. It's the favourite with number 3, and that is Run Just Run, both at $3.90, ahead of number 2, Biagio. $5.80 for number 5, which is Words of Magic. $6.50 for number 7, Proprietor, and then Poetic People, and long odds for Covered Thee. Race 2, and they're at the barrier stalls. Geelong, now standing by for Geelong.
Fastnet Rock, Darren Beedman. Third, number 2, E-Consul. And 8 ran fourth. 1, 2, 1, 4, 2 and 8. Now, over here at the starting point, they haven't moved in, so I don't know what the reason for the delay is, because if we hold up for a trot race somewhere else, we'll end up running into problems. So if that is the case, I think they'd be well advised here to get them into the stalls and away and running.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Now one's gone for a gallop. Let's go to Geelong and see what happens.
Hot Soakie's out well, so too Wangaro well stacked. Going roughly after the start was My Man Sunshine and drops out near last. Stage Left is kicking through as well, so a good battle for the lead.
Here, and that is Proprietor for the second event of the night. Dance Hero won the first, the Skyline, beat Fastnet Rock. 3:40, number 1 here, Century Kid, 4:10, Run Just Run, and they're all just about right here. Yep, the Michael Hansel Signs Handicap, second race, 1,100 metres. Lights flash away. Little movement from the outside. Line steadies. They're off this time. Covered Thee first away from Run Just Run and Proprietor. Then Century Kid, Words of Magic, followed by Biagio and Close Up Poetic People settling into stride. And the speedy Covered Thee, just the leader. Century Kid's going up on its inside. In third posse, Run Just Run, 2.5 to Words of Magic inside Proprietor. And a length and a half then coming Poetic People inside of Biagio. As you'd expect, they're going very, very quickly. And the top weight Century Kid is the leader. And past the 600, Century Kid, 3/4, Run Just Run. Covered Thee back to third from Words of Magic, Proprietor, Biagio, and last of all is Poetic People. Only 6 or 7 lengths covers them down to the turn inside the 400. And Century Kid for William Pearson, 3/4 of a length on Run Just Run, urged along by Mitchell Bell. Words of Magic sweating on the run, followed by Proprietor starting to join in, and so too Biagio at the 200. And Century Kid flicked along. Words of Magic on the inside, Proprietor on the outside, and then Poetic People. Words of Magic pegs back Century Kid, and then Proprietor, but Words of Magic hits the front, and Words of Magic has won it from Century Kid, Proprietor, and Poetic People, followed by Biagio, Run Just Run, and Absolute was Covered Thee. Number 5, Words of Magic, Corey Brown, right along the rails. 5, 1, 7 and 4 they should read on the second of the night. Here the Michael Hansel Signs Handicap. Words of Magic, he sweated on the run coming to the turn, and the brakes went Corey's way as they set sail into the home straight. He drove the gelding along the fence, and Words of Magic doing a shade too well, trained by Timmy Martin. So it's been a very happy week for them, week and a day, with Exceed and Excel last Saturday.
It certainly has, Ian. All right, now they're getting set for the next race at Albion Park, and number 7 is very short here at $1.60.
Here I've put Resilience on top simply because of the better draw. I've gone also for number 7, Vaulted In. It will improve on its unlucky debut performance in the Merson Cooper. A very strong race on that occasion. And also number 9, Broline. Thought it had done enough. Missed the start on debut at Seymour. Expect it with the education factor. Will improve on that performance. Thought it looked all right in the yard too. I've gone 2 ahead of 1, 7 and 9. However, only because of barriers, Resilience should get the better run than Lucky Diva. Bear in mind, it's drawn out. However, on course, it is the value. In fact, Resilience now, because it's got right out the gate. Lucky Diva has been well supported. 2 ahead of 1, 7 and 9 as we go to Brian Martin for the first here at Moonee Valley.
There from Vaulted Racing, Lucky Diva bounded away. She jumped 2 in front from the outside gate here from Resilience and Full Bloom. Further back then was Watts Fong, 4th early, followed by Rainbow Arch and Broline. 2 or 3 vaulted in, and 2 last of all, Angelique Star. 7.50 out and down to the rail goes Lucky Diva to lead a length and a half. Second is Resilience, 2 to Full Bloom, 2 further back Watts Fong. Rainbow Arch pushed up inside it, 2.5 further back Broline. A length further back vaulted in, and 2 to Angelique Star. Through the gap, and Lucky Diva a length and a half. Resilience chasing hard. The leader extended now. Lucky Diva went 2.5 in front of Resilience before the turn. Now 3 in front. 2 lengths to Full Bloom and a gap then to Rainbow Arch. But Lucky Diva is going to turn for home. 5 in front from Resilience. Then Full Bloom making some ground. A gap Rainbow Arch. Then vaulted in and further back Watts Fong. But Lucky Diva a mile in front of the 180 metre mark. She's got it all won, this favourite. She's out about 6 in front. Here's Rainbow Arch from a long way back. But Lucky Diva canters home with the ears up, and she wins at about 4 lengths to Rainbow Arch. A length and a half then. Third is Full Bloom. 4th Resilience probably just in front of Vaulted In. A gap then to Watts Fong, followed by Broline, and Angelique Star is the trailer.
Winner 1, Lucky.
Okay, Lucky Diva, $2.20, $1.20, defeating Rainbow Arch, Full Bloom, 1, 8 and 4. Now, Globe Derby, race 4 is Ricardo and Full Bloom. Now, Lucky Diva defeating Rainbow Arch and Full Bloom, Vlad Durek for Robert Smurden. Thank you to Pat Duff. Sorry. I'll go again, Pat O'Shea.
The Mustang Magic and Alfonso to come forward. Alfonso's second up here. His second up record's pretty good. Thy Kingdom come back behind them. Silverthorn.
Race 3 at Canterbury, another smallish affair, but a good quality collection of mares. On top I've got number 3 Seances. Our numbers are 3, 4, 2 and up.
Dividends will be through shortly. Jillaby Spice, Man Rock and Jableur. Karen Gath, the driver, on 9, 6 and 11. Wentworth Park update on the 2nd. And the favourite is Outrageous Bell at $2.70, ahead of Just As Wild, number 3 and 6, Hugo Shiraz. Here's Ian Craig at Canterbury.
Thank you, Gray. And they're moving in for the 3rd event of the night. And this is the Cody Outdoor Handicap and Take Out 5 Only Glory. On the tote in New South Wales at the moment, Seances showing out at $2 and $1.60. There's been very good support on track for Indeed I Do, who's better on the tote, $6.80 and $2.90. But to Seance's favourite, good money Indeed I Do. 3rd pick on track is Mag Sayer. Now, most of the horses are in the stalls. Previous of the night, Words of Magic successful, and Dance Hero won the first. This race is over 12.50. Great sight here at Canterbury Park. Big crowd, beautiful night weather-wise. Gates are back and they're off and running. And Seances from a wide alley jump quickly, but is going to be eased back. And Twin City and Fair Embrace are the early leaders. A length clear on Polar Success, followed by Beryl, Indeed I Do, Mag Sayer and Seances. Not far between first and last as they go along to the 9.50 with Twin City putting a break of a length and a half on a nearest rival, Indeed I Do. Fair Embrace 3rd, Beryl over on the inside. And then Seances, who's trapped a little wide from Mag Sayer and Polar Success. They work their way out of the back straight. Little or no change in the order, and Twin City pilots the field by 2 lengths on Indeed I Do. 3rd, 3/4 back on the inner Beryl. A length into Seances on the outside of Fair Embrace. The fence is Mag Sayer, and Polar Success being chased along by Jimmy Cassidy at the tail of the field. Down to the corner, approaching the 400, and Twin City is still in front. A length on Beryl. Indeed I Do on the outside. Seances wide. Mag Sayer looking for the run through, and then Fair Embrace, and still J.A. Cassidy hard at work on Polar Success as they come to the 250. Twin City leads from Beryl, Indeed I Do. Mag Sayer is getting a needle eye split and shot through the gap to hit the front. Mag Sayer in full flight now on the outside. Polar Success and Seances, but it's Mag Sayer. Mag Sayer beat Polar Success and Seances from Fair Embrace with Indeed I Do. And then Beryl and Twin City, the early leader, knocked up to run last.
Yeah, Mag Sayer, $6.40 and $3 with Glenn Boss aboard. A very heady ride, resuming from a spell tonight, defeating Polar Success and Seances, with Mag Sayer winning a barrier trial recently. Albion Park, the 4th, 210 Antique Homes.
Was Spots Expressed and Hidden Messages last.
Yeah, Jared Elshin driving Iona King to a narrow victory there. Moonee Valley, they're getting set. A Brilliant Jewel, a very short-priced favourite here out of Pop Weasel, Clear Out and Whitening. For race number 2, say Polar Success and Seances. Right, let's take it to Brian Martin.
Set to run. About to break. Well, getting up in the air was Sneerwell. Settles again. Lights are blinking. Set. Racing, away they go, and clear out a little bit slow to get going. The others have jumped in a pretty good line. Red Bud Corner, one of the first to break the pack, and led here from moving up quickly on the outside. Brilliant Jewel. Just off those when they settled down would have been a Pop Weasel. They're followed further out on the track by Really a Red. Further back, Tarkook. Criminal Intent getting back with Delago, Moon and Sneerwell. A gap clear out and Whitening coming through the gap. The favourite in front, Brilliant Jewel. Up second now is Pop Weasel. Really a Red went around at second. Pop Weasel third. Fourth, the inside, then came Red Bud Corner, 2 Criminal Intent, Sneerwell and a gap, then Delago, Moon, Whitening, Tarkook and 5 lengths clear out. But Brilliant Jewel got away on the turn and led 2.5 when they turn. From Pop Weasel, then Red Bud Corner, Sneerwell and Whitening. Brilliant Jewel is right on the bridle at the 200 metre mark for King. Straight and 4 lengths in front of Pop Weasel. Red Bud Corner and further back Tarkook and Criminal Intent, but Brilliant Jewel kept going. She wins easily, Brilliant Jewel. She wins at about 3 lengths in the run home to Pop Weasel. 3 away third is Tarkook from Whitening, then Red Bud Corner, Criminal Intent, a gap, Sneerwell clear out, Delago Moon, and Really a Red dropped out to run last.
Brilliant Jewel, Stephen King for Bill Mitchell, defeating Pop Weasel and Cook. So 2, 6 and 7, and that favourite really never looked in jeopardy, did it? Waits right at Ascot on the previous event there. Getting set now for the next race at Globe Derby with a field of... Repeating, there is a delay at the Meadows. Moonee Valley, Brilliant Jewel with weight, Stephen King, defeating Pop Weasel and Cook was officially third.
Did look impressive the other day scoring at this track. She zoomed up to win a barrier trial since then. I really think that she'll be hard to beat. Dancing Bridges, reasonably solid in the betting, good price. Number 3, Dancing Bridges on top. We'll put in number 6 for second, which is Written by Czar, another well-grown filly. She looked impressive winning her first race start at Kembla recently. She's come along very nicely, and there is a rap from the stable about her. Third pick, number 1, Esther, a little bit easy in the betting here at Canterbury. She looks in good order, not a big filly, but a real racy type. She'll be suited around Canterbury, and of course, Gay Waterhouse, trainer of 2 of the first 3 winners here at Canterbury. We'll put her in for third, and Burning Sands looks a chance too. She's coming out of the Silver Slipper, caught off the track that day, but she hasn't taken any ill effect from that run. She looks nice and bright, ready for a good run. I'm keen on 3 though. We'll put 3 on top. Dancing Bridges from 6, 1 and 2.
Graham Rogerson Racing Stables wants you to live the dream and join our team. We're forming a 10-share partnership in a strong Magic Millions filly with a terrific pedigree. She's by hot young sire Commands, currently Australia's leading first-season sire. Already he's the sire of stakes winner Picket Fence, as well as English Classic winner Commands Nothing. From Fashion Court, granddaughter of Immortal Lightfingers, winner of 15 races, including the Melbourne Cup, AJC and VRC Oaks. 10 shares are available at just $5,795 per share. For info, visit our website or call 1800 61 9999.
And this race is brought to you by Graham Rogerson, the winning way. Getting set for the Mitsubishi Sweet Embrace Stakes as we take it to Ian Craig.
Heads up towards the stand will be underway shortly for the running of the Sweet Embrace Stakes, race number 4 on the program.
Anyway, we'll check those races a little later. They're off this time. Sweet Ransom first to begin. Commencing pretty well on the outside. Dancing Bridges, Esther scouring through. All Knowledge is not far away, followed by Written by Czar. Then the newcomer Like Chocolate. A length to Burning Sands, and then Sweet on the inside, followed by Sweet Time. And the 1,000,000 to 1 chances, last of all, Zima Springs. They work their way down past the 800. And the favourite Esther is the leader, 3/4 Sweet Ransom. Like Chocolate third. All Knowledge on the outside in 4th position. A length and a half further back is Dancing Bridges, trapped wide. Written by Czar, the heavily back commodity, the middle, and over on the inside and shading Written by Czar, Sweet. And then comes Burning Sand, second last Sweet Time, and 3 Zima Springs. Down towards the 450 in the Sweet Embrace. And Little Esther shows the way. 3/4 of a length to a half length now. All Knowledge whipping up quickly, and between them is Sweet Ransom. Dancing Bridges right out off the track. Has been there from the word go from Like Chocolate, and plenty of room for Written by Czar, and Burning Sands is coming down the outer. Now, All Knowledge hits the front from Esther and Sweet Ransom, written by Zara and Burning Sands. It's All Knowledge just the leader, but here's Burning Sands swallowing it up, and away goes Burning Sands to win easily. Burning Sands has won it from All Knowledge, written by Zara, and over on the rail, Sweet Ransom, then Sweet Time, Esther, Like Chocolate, Zima Springs, Dancing Bridges in company with Sweet, with the last two home in the Sweet Embrace.
Well, Jimmy Cassidy for Graham Rogerson, Burning Sands, $7.40 and $2.30. All Knowledge, number 7 at big odds, Len Beasley for Clary Connors. And we'll check third, written by Zar, was prominent there, number 6, as was another one, and Esther compounded. So we'll just check third, 2, 7, and that's one well, hasn't it? And we'll confirm third for you shortly. After that event. Now, Albion Park, Wenakoa's 180. There's that greyhound from Screen Gem. Look at the dividend for Screen Gem for second. And Composure third. Quinella Exacta and Trifecta dividends are there for you. Okay, now Canterbury, Burning Sands. These are interim. Jimmy Cassidy over All Knowledge and written by Zar. And fourth placing in that was number 8. Meadows update in 2 now. Cos the night. Break the Bank at 12s. Coolville at 10. 740 Garadar. Irish Noble 540. First Love 370. Let's Get Pickled at 730. Dean Yendall to ride that. And so then Lynx at $14. Now, at the boxes at the Meadows, but right now, let's take it to Alf.
Just unders the tote at the moment, and then we go right down to Lynx is good value. However, that's it. 6 ahead of 7, 111 as we go to Brian Martin for race 3.
Set. Lights are blinking on top of the gate. Starter's got a good line. First Love to run favourite. There's the signal they're racing. Oh, a little bit slow to get going here. Was Cool Vila missed it a good 2 or 3 lengths, and Lynx a bit slow out. And getting back is Garadar. Now up the front is First Love, one of the first to break the line and let out from Let's Get Pickled. Irish Noble and moving up to Main Shandon quickly went up 4th. A length and a half Gold Commander, a length into Roan Valley. Further back Break the Bank. 2 or 3 Wilson Road, List in the fence. 2 or 3 to Lynx. On the outside of it Garadar and 4 to Cool Vila last of all. Around by the 2,000 metre mark into the straight they come, and Irish Noble moving up outside First Love. First Love coming down the straight, 3/4 in front. Irish Noble second, a length and a half. Let's Get Pickled. Domain Shandon 4th the fence, a length and a half. Gold Commander. Then Roan Valley on the inside of Break the Bank. 2 to Liston to length and a half. Then Wilson Road. A gap in the race of a couple of lengths to Garadar, followed by Lynx and 4 lengths Cool Villa. 1650 metres to go, running down the side, and the favourite kept the lead again. First Love nearly 2 lengths in front. Let's Get Pickled is moving quickly up on the outside. It goes up second. Irish Noble back third. They're followed by Domain Shandon running 4th, a length into Gold Commander 5th. Further back Roan Valley on the inside of Break the Bank. A length further back in the race then came Liston, followed by Garadar, then Wilson Road, Lynx, and back last of all is Cool Villa. Around the turn at the 1300, the favourite on top here, First Love. To the back, a length and a half to 2 in front of Let's Get Pickled. 2 to Domain Shandon, who's up third on the inside of Irish Noble 4th. 2 lengths Gold Commander, the inside Roan Valley. 2 lengths to Break the Bank. On the outside of Liston, a length and a half further back Garadar from Wilson Road. A length to Lynx, and 2 last of all to Cool Villa. Well strung out down the back, and First Love's putting on a good speed in front. Off the back straight at the 900, led 3 lengths to Let's Get Pickled. 3 further back in the race, Irish Noble, the inside Domain Shandon. 2 Gold Commander, a half Roan Valley, a length and a half Break the Bank. A length Liston, then Garadar, 1 Wilson Road from Lynx, and 2 to Cool Villa. Up the side, back from where they've started, they've got about 650 metres to go. First Love rolling in front, nearly a length to Let's Get Pickled second. Then came Irish Noble to the outside, Break the Bank, and in front of it Gold Commander. Domain Shandon has hard ridden the fence in Roan Valley. Garadar pulled out deep, followed by Liston. First Love a neck in front of Let's Get Pickled, getting up on terms. On the home turn now, Let's Get Pickled going up to First Love. They're 2 lengths in front of Irish Noble. Liston back to the fence in Roan Valley. Let's Get Pickled raced away on the turn though. Got past First Love. Irish Noble and Roan Valley are after Let's Get Pickled. At the 200, Let's Get Pickled got 2 in front of Irish Noble and Roan Valley. Then further back Gold Commander and Lynx, but Let's Get Pickled in front with about 80 metres metres to go, and Let's Get Pickled. Why not? A length and 3/4 to Irish Noble. Ahead away third, Rhone Valley. 3 away fourth in the race is Lynx. Garadar, followed by Liston. Then Gold Commander. Further back in the race then came Coolvilla. Domain Shandon, a gap to Wilson Road. Now, First Love, it's dropped right out to beat only one home, and that is Break the Bank.
All right. A few punters doing that tonight. Dean Yendall, Let's Get Pickled, 10.22.70. Globe Derby.
But now he's up to the right sort of trip. So we're going with 9 on top. Hopefully he'll make it an all-the-way win. Second pick is number 1, Hale, over from New Zealand. Big, strong horse, certainly a good chance. He's a class runner. For third, we've got number 2, Bedouin. He's ready after 2 runs back. And it's number 3 for third, which is Zabara. He'll get back. Look for him late. 9-1-2-3. That's race 5 at Canterbury.
Okay, Tony, thank you. And they're going onto the track for the Canterbury Cup. Now, let's see what's happening at Geelong. Although there's a problem at Geelong, apparently. They've pulled away from the start. So I don't know what's happened there. So must abandon the start or something, so we'll leave it there. So Albert Brown is the favourite ahead of Belferon, the Freak, and at Let's Get Pickled, Irish Noble, Rhone Valley. Cornella, Exactor and Trifectas are there for you now. $5 Bedouin, 5.40 Zabara, Restless $6.90. And Hale, $7.70, with Lazaz at $10. Right. Now, after this, we've got Albion Park as well coming up. But right now, I think we'll take you to Canterbury, and they are scoring up at Geelong, but here's Ian Craig at Canterbury.
About 7 in. So one of the highlights of the night, the Canterbury Cup, and the Canterbury Cup over 1900, 12 months ago. Bedouin defeated Hebe Rebe in a very close finish with Manor Hill third. Now here comes the Tony McAvoy trained Millanova. We're waiting on Restless, and Bedouin hasn't moved in as yet. Now he's coming forward, Bedouin. And here is Restless coming up to the outside of the stalls. And now they're all in. The red lights flash. A start is imminent in the Canterbury Cup. Zabara just sitting back. Racing this time, Bulla Borghese jumped with gusto. Away pretty well was Lazaz. Not far away is Bedouin. And here's Restless moving over from the wide alley. As they come inside the 200 on the first occasion, Restless just in front of Lazaz. Bulla Borghese third from Comforts, My Tally improving. And then Millanova, a length the Bedouin. He's back to try and get a nice posse. Outlaws on the rails. Then comes Zabara, followed by Hale, Big Henry, and Beale Street is last. Out of the straight they travel, and Restless is a clear-cut leader, a length and a half on My Tally. Lazaz over on the rails third, and then Bulla Borghese on the outside of Comforts, a length then to Millanova, followed by Outlaws. Bedouin trapped a trifle wide. Then comes Zabara, Beale Street, Hale, and 3 lengths to Big Henry. This is the pattern into the back, and along past the 1100, Restless going along at a nice genuine clip. A length and a half My Tally. In the third position, Lazaz at its girth on the outside, Bulla Borghese. 2 lengths to Millanova, Bedouin wider out. Over on the rail, Comforts by the halfway. Then comes Zabara on the outside of Outlaws. Third last, the New Zealander Hale. Beale Street second last, and 2 lengths to Big Henry. It's Restless leading in the Canterbury Cup with 800 ahead of them. A length a break on My Tally, Lazaz, and then Bedouin doing it tough. Followed by Bulla Borghese, and then Millanova on the outside of Comforts, followed by Zabara, Outlaws, Hale. Beale Street and Absolute is Big Henry. This is the pattern, leaving the 600 pole behind them, and Restless, the leader from all